Hi, folks. How are you? My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the creative course collab, a creative with the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And this is 20 minutes of paint with me, and I have no idea what we're going to paint today. So I need your help. This is me screaming for help, guys. All right, hold on. Let me find my live. Let's start there. And let's sprinkle me out. Let's just sprinkle this Hot Mess Express out to everyone because we wouldn't want anyone to miss out on today's Hot Mess Express, right? And so when you hop on, say hi, tell me that you are here and that you are watching and that you give me some ideas of something to paint. Cause guys, we are like I don't know. I don't know what we're doing today. I don't know. Hey, Paula. Hey, Dee. Hello. Happy Friday. That's right. It's Friday. And I don't know what we're painting, guys. I really, I did not have a chance this morning to look into my paint inspiration box to see what I have. So I'm looking to see if I have anything printed that we haven't done. I don't see anything. All of these are done. I'm going to put them over there to go in the trash pile. Y'all give me some a witch. All right, we'll paint a witch. We can do like a witch. It seems to be like a good time for witches, so let's just go with a witch. Whoops, let's go with here. Thank you, Paula. All right, so I just grabbed one of my papers. Y'all know I've been painting on these because I want to put it in my art journal, which I haven't even taken a moment to create my art journal. Oh, Lord, y'all, but it's been a whirlwind. You know, with me having to be at the office some days in the week, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it throws me off my game. It throws me off my game. All right, so let's come up with some good little witch to have here. Something kind of cute-ish, I guess, or maybe spooky-ish. I don't know. We will decide on what we want, right? Y'all have been running, and I'll be live a little bit later too. I'll be live at 1 o'clock live. So this is 20 minutes of paint with me, which is based off the rule of 100 hours, which states if you do something for 18 minutes a day for 100 hours, you will be 95% better than anyone in your field. I say if we do something for 18 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, because we go Monday through Friday, that we will be 95% better than when we started. And so, but I will be live at 1 o'clock on my page and in the Crafty Bunch with the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, because we are having an event today to show off some of the goodies that is in that. Hey, Cindy, so y'all come back and join. We have a whole bunch of people lined up. I was going to grab my printout so I could talk about it, but today's challenge in that is to create something using 3 of 6. We can use as many elements as you want, but there you have to use 3 of the 6 listed. And some of them are easy, like lace and all that. And then some of them are not so easy because it's got like creepy crawlies and paper towel or toilet paper roll or what's another one? Some textures one. Anyway, you'll hear all about it. So for my witch, I think what I want to do is create like a little scene. And so first off, let me get that off my brush. I don't want that color. I was going in brown first, but actually I want to do our background a little bit first. And so I'm going to use a little cream white. And I'm going to use some yellow. And we're going to put a giant moon in here. I think this will be fun. We're gonna go off of like practical magic, maybe. Not that our witch will look like practical magic, but it may scream a little bit of practical magic. I just think that'd be fun, don't y'all? Midnight margaritas. Who loves the movie Practical Magic? And it's the perfect time of the year for this. So there we go. Whew. Take a deep breath because I was literally running, guys. I was fighting with my printer. I was trying to print something that I wanted to use this afternoon at 1, and the printer kept jamming. And I'm like, there's no reason that the printer jams. It's like a single thing being fed through it. Like, it's sitting right there. It's like there's no jam. It's not torn. It's not crinkled. It's not. I'm like, literally, you just have to turn your little wheels and let it come on out. Like, really. But of course, it wouldn't finish printing. And so then it was like okay, so there's our moon. It was an awesome movie, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. And then I'm going to just put a little bit. I want a little more on the reddier side. But we're going to make that like little blood moon going. Yeah, it is a new printer because my other printer had a fatal error, it said. It's not my laser printer. This is another inkjet printer of mine that I got. And because my other one was like a fatal error. And I'm like, fatal error. I tried everything to fix it. And I guess fatal error means just that. It's fatal. So that one's making its way. It hasn't gone yet, but it will be going to the dump. So we're going to put a little red in that moon because if you remember, that was like the blood moon or whatever. So we're just going to put a little bit of orangey red in there. And then I'm going to go back over that with the yellow. Hey, Diana, how are you? Happy Friday. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Looking forward to it. I've got all that prepping to do tonight. I'll be working on that and tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to the paint party. So, got your kit from Witches Be Crazy ready for you too. We're just going to come in and just kind of blend it in a little bit more because we don't want it to look like the moon's got splotches, right? So we're doing a little practical magic maybe. Something fun for that. Thank you. Hopefully you had safe travels. And are now back home. Okay. So we kind of have a little bit in there. It's kind of like, ooh, that's a spooky moon, right? We might add a little bit. It was an adventure for sure. I don't know if that sounds like a fun adventure or if it was just like, okay, we had some fun. Anyway, all right. So if you know anything about the movie, you know, like the roses are like important in that movie. So instead, I was going to do like a spooky tree or something, and we may put a tree in there, like a little indication that there's a tree. But I kind of want to do just kind of like up on the side a little bit. Y'all know these like vines grew, right? And that's significant with that movie. And so I kind of want to put up this like little spooky vine, and I'm going to use some green here. We're just making this up, guys. And if I'm butchering this movie, please know it's probably been I don't even know how many years since I have seen it, and I might be like remembering the wrong thing. So, but I do enjoy the movie. So, but it's been a little while since the last time I've seen this movie. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't watch a whole lot of TV. My TV rarely ever gets even turned on unless there's like some reason or my husband turns it on. He watches his in the other room, and I don't. I kind of like in the living room, dining room. That TV never gets turned on, so I don't watch a whole lot of TV, even though I'm sure it's probably played, or at least will be playing sometime this month. I probably should look at my thing and see if I can find out when, because I would like to watch it again. So we're going to give it some creepy little leaves. You're a hurricane chaser now. That's awesome. I know. I wasn't going to say like your adventure, but yeah, you're a hurricane chaser. That gets exciting. Hey, Capri, how are you? So we're doing a little something just like for oh, I didn't turn on my timer. Nobody reminded me about my timer, guys. Y'all gotta remind me this is 20 minutes to paint with me. So let's see, how far are we gone already? Do I know how long we've been? We've been 12 minutes. So I'm gonna set it on, but I talked for a little bit and I had to get ready. So I'm gonna set it on 10 minutes and then I'll add another 5 minutes. I'm gonna assume we've been painting for about 5 minutes. Y'all gotta remind me when I forget, because I'll just keep on painting and we'll be painting until I have to go live at 1 o'clock. So anyway, all right, we're gonna put in some roses and then we'll get our witch in here. And it's okay that these might be bigger. It's all right. We're gonna do the simple rose. So I kind of want them big, okay? But we're going to do the simple rose. We're not gonna get all like in detail with roses. It's just hanging out in the background, okay? But I do want them kind of big. And then I'm going to have one just kind of like big one hanging out. Because, I don't like things that are even. I like them to be odd. 1, 3, 5, So we're going to go with 3 roses. And these are the roses. Exactly, Capri, exactly. And I want people to feel like they can join in without like having to go buy a lot of stuff. You just literally need a few brushes, some paint. And this is like, it looks like ephemera paper, but really all it is it's the same feel, the same as just regular copy paper. There's nothing special about this. I just bought a pack of this like ephemera paper, and because it's just fun. It's going in a journal, so, but it's nothing more than copy paper. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of black. Now, if y'all know, when you mix red and black, you sometimes get a weird color. You'll sometimes get a little gray. It comes out different. If you were like really working on something that you like wanted it to look a little more realistic, you would consider using like a brown or a different color, or try your black and see, like, is it going to go gray? Where is it going to go? For this, I really don't care too much, because if it looks spooky, that's okay with me. And then we're going to just like, I always start with the center. I kind of like give myself a little center. Okay. If it doesn't look apparent on there, I like to start with the center. And then I'm just going to go like little U's or C's, whatever you want to call it, just around layering. These are the simple roses. We're not going to worry about every little thing, right? Start with the center. And you can even see with my little like things, like I don't care how it lines up. Now, if I was really like doing a rose, and even if I was doing a simple one, I would be like, okay, let's make sure like they're layered. I'm not on this. We're just going to make it up. It's going to be fine. This is just a little hanging out in the background element. And grab a little light. This should be something that's easier, quicker. You don't need to like worry about the detail, right? A little lighter. Just want it to be seen. The important thing is that when you put it down, you can see it's lighter. And then just work your rose. Go all the way around it. Again, this is hanging out in the background. It really doesn't matter. But in order for you to see the different layers of the rose, you need this. You need the light. You need the dark. You need the light. And you need the base. In order for the rose to take the shape. Like I said, if this was like the main player, well, you would have multiple colors, multiple layers of light and darks and all that. But we're not gonna hang out with that, because this is just like the indication that the rose is important in that movie, right? Because it's like it blooms and he's like, they know he's back. And so, and something about the frog too, but I can't remember. Can anybody tell me what the frog was? But the frog was there too. All right, now let's get our witch kind of like drawn on. We're getting fast. We're getting fast. I was almost say is we're getting fast. Didn't they use like umbrellas or something? I think so. But anyway, I don't know. But we're gonna get our witch in here, and she's just gonna have. I'm trying to figure out how big I want her and how I want her looking. Do I want her looking at me? Do I want her looking at the side? She gonna have like a pointy chin. Looking up and to the side. Hey, Lydia, I'm good. How are you? I'm looking forward to having fun with you in a little bit. All right, where's my eraser? Since I started down a path before I saw what Capri. I know, right? Hurricane chaser. Is she braver than me? I'd be like, I know, thank you. I don't really want to be a hurricane chaser. I don't want to be a tornado chaser. I don't want to be a hurricane chaser. Like, I'm not into any of that. Maybe flying upwards in her hat in front of the moon. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, her hat would definitely come up in part of the moon. I was thinking like in here. I just kind of wanted to get her size. If she's flying up towards the moon, well, that's a little different, but I don't know about that. But that would have to be, she'd have to be like really small. I mean, we could do that. But I was thinking like a little bit bigger and only showing part of her body, but we could do it where she's looking up, like a sideward profile, more of a side profile. I'm not great with faces, guys, so give me a minute. I gotta think, guys. Let me think. Upwards, so her nose would be going more. No, that's not right. It's close, but that's not right. Let's see, the back of her head. I'm not going to worry about the hat. I'll put the hat on. But like if this were her forehead and this is the back of her head's going to come around like that. And then her hairline, I'm kind of doing it. I'm kind of backwards engineering this, guys. Would be something like that. Okay, yes, I know. And then her, so this is her forehead, her nose, her lips, and then her chin. And that'll come into her probably needed to carry it a little bit up. She got a nose on her. Woo, Lordy. She must be Italian. Or what is it? No, maybe it's Greek. I don't know. But y'all know what I'm saying. She got a nose. But then again, witches do have noses, right? So that's all right. She can have a little bit of a nose on her. I got a nose on me too. I mean, we all kind of have a nose on us, right? But she got a nose. She got a nose. Her nose is there. She could have a witch's nose. Exactly. So, it's one of those things. Hey, yes, it's kind of towards the end, but I talked for a little bit. So we got a few minutes you can hang out with me. We're doing something for practical magic here. So it's one of those things, Capri, it's like the more you do, the more you kind of build that kind of muscle memory, I guess, is so to speak. I'm not great at tracing either. I mean, a drawing, but I started with tracing. And so the more I have done it, the better at it I have gotten. And so, like, her head actually comes in here a little more like that because she had a big head going on. But now she's going to have hair and all that. So it doesn't really matter. But I was like, whew, I got her neck coming in up here, and over here it'd be like way down there. We don't want that. And so then this is her back. It's going to just come in here like that. This is her back. It'll curve in a little bit because, you know, she might not be chunky. She ain't chunky like me. She might not have that big back I got. But anyway, and then again, her shoulder would come over there. You would see a little bit of her shoulder. And then her front would come in here. And so it would go down, and then it would come out, obviously. And then again, curve kind of in a little bit. Yeah, you do. It's a practice thing. Yeah. So yeah, she might have a little bit of that. And then she's got her lips that are in here. So her lips that are in here. She's looking up at the moon and she's like, oh crap. That's a blood moon. That's not a good moon. And then her arm is in here somewhere. We'll just put her arm in. And it's just going to be like hanging down, guys. I don't know. Her arm, that's probably right. It's going to be close enough. It's going to be close enough for government work. We're not going to like fuss about it. And then her other arm will be in here and it'll just be hanging down somewhere too. That's probably not right. That's probably more like that. You don't really have that kind of bend in your arm. Like, not unless she's weird jointed. Well, she could be. She's a witch. She could be weird jointed. Who knows? Okay, I got you. And then her other arm just coming in here. She just got her arms like down beside her or something. I don't know. Something like that. We'll figure out if she's holding something or whatever. It doesn't really matter. As we're painting, we can change anything and everything. And so, and then, you know, her hat would be like, here's her eyeball in there. She's looking up. So her eye's going to be actually taking that whole space. And then actually it would probably be a little more angled upward like that. And then her hat is going to be just like on here somewhere. It comes in her hat. Right? And so it'll go like that. And then it'll come up kind of like that. And then this part will come up. And this part will come up. And maybe it just has a little tilt to it. Who knows? As we paint it out, we can figure out what that looks like. But that's what we have so far. And then when we're painting it out, we can fix it. And we can put our arms doing different stuff. It's all good. And so, but we'll be back on Monday figuring this out and figuring out what we're going to do. And if she's holding anything, maybe in between I can watch the movie and figure out if there's another element to put in here. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, I will be live again at 1 o'clock Eastern and kicking off the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack event today. So excited. I hope y'all come back and watch for that. We're going to be creating with a challenge of picking 3 of 6 items and then making something with paper with them. So I've got an idea. If I can get my printer to behave itself, I will have something. If not, well, then I will make up something else. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great Friday and I will see you soon. Bye.